Hey guys, it's Yellz here. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Don't worry about the location of this video. Where am I? I've never shown this location. It's the side of my bed. I don't know. There was an outlet, I plugged in my ring light, and the rest was history. I set up shop here. I don't know, is it weird? You might be wondering, why are you sitting on the floor instead of the bed? I couldn't figure out the camera angle, so this was the best we were gonna do with the situation, okay? It's like 10 p.m., no natural light, you have to do. Anyways, as you can see from the title of this video, I asked you guys what you'd like to get some advice on, and knowing me, the best advice giver in the entire universe, I am here to offer my advice because you guys are the best. Let's just jump right into the advice. Actually, no, you know the drill. Here's my socials right here. And there's actually Marilyn up here. Do you wanna come here? Come here, come here. Are you gonna be closer in the video? Oh no. Oh no, that's her treat. Maybe if it's here, she'll just constantly look in the background. But anyways, okay, my socials are right here. Make sure to follow me on them if you dare. Okay, now let's jump into the video. So let me pull up the YouTube post section. You might be thinking, do people actually use that? I do. I post on YouTube posts. Is that even what it's called? Once a week to let you guys know, hey, posting on posts. Posting posts on posts about long form video I just posted. That's a mouthful. No, but actually guys, as I'm looking here, we're almost at 30K subscribers. Should I do a 30K subscriber special? Let me know in the comments what you'd want to see at 30K subscribers. Remember, it's not 100K, so don't get too crazy. Anyways, okay, let's see. This one just says how to talk to women. Never talk over a lady. Let her finish her sentence. Hear her, listen actively, let her know you're listening. You know what my thing is? I like when I'm telling a guy something I really like, say it's like a certain chocolate or something, right? And then they get it from me later down the line. It could be like a week later, a month later, and that's how I know that they were listening. But yeah, mostly it's not really about the talking. I think it's more so about the listening, okay? So just make sure your listening game is A1. A little less of this, a little more of this maybe, right? Yeah, my pet peeve is getting talked over. I hate that. So don't do that. And you don't need to be super nonchalant. What do they call it? Losing aura points because you show that you care. I hate that. I hate that. It is so cool to care and have emotions and feel. That's literally what the movie Superman has taught us, right? To feel, to be a good person. So it's okay to show that you like somebody, and if they don't reciprocate, they're lost. But I hate this losing aura points because I showed emotion. Who said that? Why do people do that? Then my aura is -1,000,000, and I still think I'm cool. Does that answer the question? I want advice on Dragon Ball Z from Willy Zero. Hello, Willy Zero. I really can't help you with that. I'm sorry. But I'll try to get educated on it, so when you ask me again, I'll have an answer. How to deal with people that try to slowly destroy your confidence. For example, consistently giving you backhanded compliments. How to handle them, how to deal with people like that. They're not your friends. People who do that wouldn't be considered your friends. And a lot of the times a backhanded compliment comes from a place of jealousy and insecurity. So just remember that every time you get a backhanded compliment. Don't give them any of your energy, any of your heart. Don't place your self-worth on other people's opinions. They're not worth it, king. Okay, how to slide into DMs. Here you go. Yell's tips on how to slide into the DMs. 1, make sure your profile picture is a clear photo of you. I don't want to see grain. I don't want to see far away, sunglasses on. No. Make sure we know what you look like. Then, make sure your account's public. It is very difficult to slide into somebody's DMs with a private account. You must have a really strong bio then. Have at least like 6 photos of you on your Instagram that show you, your face, full body, some friends, some activities you like. Literally if you want to use your Instagram as a way to slide in people's DMs, use it like how you would use a Hinge, right? A Tinder. You put your best photos up and you shoot. And you just hope by the grace of the Instagram gods that those photos are strong enough for a lady to think, I want to answer this DM back. But that's just what you need to do with your Instagram. Then what you have to do in the DMs, Let me think of a good one. I always like when people would comment on my music taste, something I'm interested in, an activity I'm doing, something in common. See, she posts rock climbing. Slide up, that gym is sick, right? Or full send it and say, you're the love of my life. You're everything I wanted and more. Please answer, right? I feel like those are the only two answers. Nonchalant or madly in love. I don't know what to slide in DMs. I'm not good at it. Maybe a little joke, a little cute joke. Nothing mean, nothing that's rude, and nothing too boring. Like if you just say, hey, that's not fun to answer. You gotta ask a question or maybe a little inside joke you see from her stories or whatever. But you gotta be creative. That's my tips. You gotta be creative. You gotta have some photos up of what you look like and shoot. Any tips for applying to college? That is the most stressful thing I've done. No, I've done a lot of stressful things, but applying to colleges was, I never knew what I wanted to do. I was like, I don't know where I want to go to school. I don't want to go look at a million schools. This is so difficult and overwhelming and so stressful. But just know, like, you apply to schools, whatever, you get to a school, say you hate it. There's always opportunity and room to go to a new one, to try to transfer to a different one. There's also community college, and that's still cool too. There's really like, just unless you're trying to go to Harvard here, like take a step back, take a breather, apply to what you can, and do your best. Don't let it consume you. Take breaks, relax, grab a drink of water, and you'll be fine. How do you talk to a woman you like? Asking for a friend. Again, cherish her. Listen, be there. Be supportive. Make inside jokes. That's a good one. Find things you have in common and relate to them. See, she posts a song on her story. Listen to it. Maybe it's there to tell you something. Who knows? Let's say hypothetically I wanted to run a marathon. How? Look at me. Do you think I'm running marathons with these boulders? You think I'm running marathons? I'm the last person you should ask for marathon running advice. I don't think I can physically run a marathon, let alone maybe like a mile without giving myself a black eye. I can't do it. I'm the wrong person, sorry. Oh, what ways do you like to unwind and relax? It's a good question. I guess advice on that. I love putting on a podcast to distract my thoughts. If I'm super anxious and I can't sleep, I throw on a podcast, I put on a white noise machine. I put on everything to fully distract myself because I feel like when I'm fully unwind and relaxed, that's when all my anxious thoughts happen, so I kind of have to shift and be like, what can I do to distract myself? Wow, my brain's a prison, isn't it? Maybe a hot tea would be helpful. Pet my dog. Snuggle my dog. That helps me relax. And also just distracting my mind, like I said, with like a TV show. That's what I like to do for relaxing. Read a book, that helps too. Any advice on how to market oneself well online to be successful? I got 2 big points here. No, but in actuality, my only advice is truly be cringe on the internet. Absolutely commit to the bit, truly. If you have a certain niche, you want to be known for this niche, say you like historic facts, post every single day a new historic fact. Every day, even if it's cringe, even if people from high school are like, hey, did you see what Devin posted on Instagram Reels? Ugh, who cares? They're still talking about their high school classmates? Ugh, don't worry about it, who cares? Also, the internet, say you try posting and you get embarrassed or you're cringed out, you just turn your phone off. That's my advice, turn the phone off. Or don't read the comments. Like, you know, you gotta full send it is basically what I'm saying and not care. And also, watch other people's content that you're interested in, that you like, and sort of take pieces of it that you can. Like, you like the way they film videos, you like their certain video concepts that they do, you like their filming styles, I don't know. That's my advice. In your opinion, what's the best way to overcome procrastination and get things done? Dude, you're talking to the wrong woman here. Overcome procrastination and get things done. I think a good trick of thumb is, one, if I have something I really want to do, I make sure I'm fully fed. I make sure I ate a lot so I have the energy and the sustainability to do whatever I need to do, the mental brain power to be able to accomplish the things I need to accomplish, whether it's like write something, film something, just make sure I'm well fed, because if I'm not well fed, I'm cranky, and if I'm cranky, I don't want to do anything. So that's number 1 for me. And then 2, hold yourself accountable. That's all you have to do. Make lists. That's what I like to do. Lists help me organize things that I need to do, and I have them right on paper or on my phone, so I know exactly all I have to do, because sometimes when thoughts are everywhere, it feels like so much more I need to do, but then when I really write it all down on paper, it's like, oh, I can accomplish that, that's not too hard. and then hold yourself accountable. Check those check marks off the box. That makes me feel good. When I check a little check mark off something I needed to do that was weighing heavy on my chest. Any advice on top-heavy women in terms of finding their right bra size? Getting fitted by a bra store. That's what I did to find out, because I don't really know how to properly do it, so I left that into the hands of the professionals, and that's what helped me. But in terms of like finding them online, if you don't know your measurements properly, it's gonna be hard. And also everything online, it says it's one size and it's not. It says it fits the size and it doesn't. It's a never-ending cycle of playing games. That's my advice, is just get professionally fitted if you can. I think if you just walk into any bra store, they'll do it for you. Just be like, help me, someone help me measure these things. Which dating apps are the least awful? I don't know. What, Tinder is what? Like, do people still use Tinder? That's like 2019 college days. Are they still using Tinder? Is that a popular app? I don't know, I think Hinge is the one that people are using. I think Hinge is cool because it has like a lot of question and answer prompts, so that's cool and different. But other than that, they all kind of suck, right? It's really hard to see if you like somebody just based on a photo and a prompt alone. So never take it like too close to heart if apps don't work out or it's hard to get a match, whatever, because like dating apps don't equate to real life conversation and meeting somebody. So just because somebody's unsuccessful on dating apps does not mean they're unsuccessful in the real life, in the real world. Just gotta get out there. Dating advice. This is my advice, guys. Okay, say you're out at a bar and you see a lady you like. You make eye contact. One time making eye contact is not enough, okay? You cannot base that around, oh, they're interested. 2 times eye contact, okay. Dipping your toe in, just see. If you make 3 or more prolonged periods of eye contact, and I'm not talking that, I'm talking, or like, wait, let me try to do this right. This is like POV, right? It's like, see how that's prolonged? It's not like this. If a woman is giving you long, prolonged eye contact, couple seconds, where she's not looking away, that's a move. Women don't really go up and talk to people. Eye contact is enough. It is their move. That's why when women are like, oh, I tried all night trying to pull a guy, it means they were making eye contact prolonged, right? I don't know, but that was my move, I think. Prolonged eye contact, right? And then if you get a little bit closer and they're not running away, good sign. If they are running away, leave them be, babe. Leave them be. Get a little closer. Okay, eye contact again. Okay, they're not running away. All right. A good easy one is, what are you drinking, right? Or, because then you could be like, let me grab you another one. That's always a good one. Or, do I know you? You look familiar. Like, I don't know, a question. Something like that. A simple, hey, it's gonna be awkward. You need to ask like, what are you drinking? Or, oh, what, he's out celebrating something? Or, you live around here? Just a question, right? Just something. Because then if they don't answer, they don't engage, then you know, oh, okay, they're not interested. But you're not going like, hey, sexy, hey, mama. No, that can backfire, right? So that's my advice. But what do I know? I'm just Yellz. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my advice column. Advice with Yellz. I need a ringtone, or I need a theme song. Advice with Yellz. Advice with Yellz. Advice with Yellz. Anyways, again, follow my socials. They're right here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little bit of a different video. I just felt like sitting down and talking to the camera. So I hope you didn't mind. But thank you guys so much for watching, like I said. And make sure to smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button, because we're almost at 30K. Let's go. And yeah, bye.